So yesterday we had so much drama. I went out to check on Cloud and found that she had lost either a mucus plug or she was in heat. And she had gone from looking pregnant to just looking gaunt. And she started flagging her tail at me and trying to lick at me and talk to me. And I'm like, oh crap. She's in heat, not pregnant. And so I sent to wash her some more, and the more I wash her, the more she just seemed to be in heat. So we brought her over to my friend's who has our buck, who has the buck that we use. And he showed absolutely no interest in her, and she showed absolutely no interest in him. And I didn't know what to do. Absolutely had no idea what I should do. So we left her overnight, and I just figured if she's going to have a baby, she'll have it tonight, because a lot of times a move will stress the mom so much that even if she's in a slow labor, suddenly she'll just pop the babies out. So at 10 o'clock last night, my friend's husband called and said, I see feet. So here we are. Came out at 10 o'clock last night just to be here and to check on things, and here we are, little babies. She can't get the side of that teat into her little mouth. Go harder, babe. There we go. So I came over this morning to check on them, to make sure they were nursing, to make sure they were dry. They're both doelings, and they're going to be real pretty girls. The other confusing thing was that she did not come into her milk at all before delivering. Her teats had bagged up a tiny bit, but she didn't have any substantial amount of milk. Like you can see Blossom here. You can see she's bagged up. She has a nice big bag. It's obvious there's milk in it. Cloud has no such bagging. We've had a lot of rain. We've had rain every day for about the last 2 weeks. And that's the only thing I'm really concerned about right now, is that the babies would get caught out in the rain. But Cloud is really good to go into shelter when it rains, so I would assume that they would just follow Mama. So they're nursing good. Again, her milk hasn't really come in yet, so at this point all they've got is a little bit of colostrum. She has long teats that are super easy to milk, so I was a little concerned about them being able to find her teats, but it is obvious they have absolutely no problem finding the teats. So that's the checking that I do on her. I have put a string on her because she is my shy girl. And where these ones are doelings, I'm probably going to have the girls go out and play with them more than I would if they were boys. I wish they weren't out here laying in the wet grass. But everybody has eaten. She's looking good. She didn't tear. It was pretty tight for her, but she didn't tear. This is her second kidding. And we're going to come out throughout the day and just check on them, especially if it starts to rain. And then once I feel like she's a little bit recovered, we're going to take her back home. I'm tempted to take her home right now just because then she'd be close to home. And I think she'd be a little happier at home. But I don't have anybody here with me to help me get her in the car. She has food, she has water. At the moment, I don't want to have to try and get her through that gate, holding two babies and her being a little frisky.